welcome to my dropshipping journey. This will be a series of shortish videos where I go through and explain what it is I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and maybe give you some pitfalls to avoid, or maybe even some tips I learned along the way. This is really an idiot's guide to dropshipping, in that I'm an idiot and I'll be guiding you through the process. So, first things first. What is dropshipping? Dropshipping is, simply put, you have a shop whereby you sell a product directly from a supplier. So someone comes to your shop, they order a product, you send the order to the supplier then sends it out to the customer. You're just the middleman dealing with the sale transaction and the marketing and all that stuff. It means you don't have to outlay a lot of money on stock and bricks and mortar, building. It can all be done through a website, which is what I'm doing. And I'll show you the website I've started. It's not perfect by any means. It's where I'm beginning, and it's done through Shopify. Shopify is a cool little place for you to build a shop, an e-commerce shop, really quickly. It takes about half an hour to get a shop up and running properly, and then as long as you like to really customize it and develop it. I'm in the process of doing to make it look a little bit more like I would like it to look, and I'll walk you around it here. And now it's pretty basic at the moment. I'm going to spend a bit of time each day trying to make it better, but this is the general purpose of it so far. So why am I doing this? Two reasons really. One is to have a new challenge for this year, 2023. The other is to earn a little bit of money, and maybe a lot of money. Who knows? I don't know how successful this is going to be. I see all sorts of horror stories of people who have not gone anywhere, and others who have, got shot to the moon. So it really could go anywhere. There's a few things that are, giving me concern at the moment, which is why I'm taking it slowly. One is, getting the right product, and I'm going to do a little bit about product selection in a separate video, but getting the right product is definitely key. Making sure I understand how everything is supposed to work. I've done some research onto the legalities of it, and paying taxes and things like that. There's a lot of things you need to research on. There's plenty of people out there who are much more knowledgeable than I am about these subjects, but I'll be doing my take on each one of those pieces in separate videos. So I'm hoping that it's going to be something good for me, something good for my family, and we'll have to wait and see how well it goes. So here's a quick tour of the shop and the setup. So this is the shop. It's called the Store of the Things. I kind of like puns based on Lord of the Rings, so that's why I chose that. I've kept it to what's called a general store. There's a couple of different types of stores you can have. Niche stores, which are specific to a certain niche. Let's say baby products, gaming paraphernalia, toys, whatever. There's single product stores, which are, as you'd imagine, a store based around one product. And then there are general stores, which is what I've got here. So it's a general store. It's in that there are bits of everything. You've got like a anti-fatigue floor mat, a rose dome, a stool, and a hat. So it's a bit of everything. It's because I'm new to this. I don't really know what products are going to sell, so I'm doing a little bit of everything. Yeah. So here's the store. Right, this is the Shopify shop, and I've done a bit of the customization on it. There's still some ways to go around making it exactly the way I'd like it to try and grab people in. It's a little bit generic, and some of these images I need to work on. Yeah, this one at the top here I'm not overly happy with, so I'm probably going to change that. So you can do that through your Shopify setup, yeah, and it's a pretty basic editor. You've got some image stuff, text, buttons. You can create collections, do all sorts of things in here, change the theme, add some pictures. Shopify comes with a bunch of different free themes, which basically change the layout of the store. So you can get paid themes as well, and maybe if it goes a bit bigger, I'll maybe get a paid theme. But the way it works is that customer comes onto my site. Let's say they go for a product. They buy the product through here. Then using a tool which is attached to Shopify called AutoDS, it comes onto here, and then order is processed through here straight to the supplier. So I've done some test orders myself here. These have been, you can see the progress of them, where they're being shipped, where they're going to, what it is. You get screenshots of the whole ordering process. So it's pretty cool. It does it all for you. You basically, the order comes in, it goes straight through to the supplier, as long as the supplier allows for the Auto DS connection. So supplier being something like AliExpress, Amazon, something like that. Really straightforward to set up. I had some teething problems with it, but nothing that was too overly complicated. The help and support on the system is really good, and messages you get back are pretty clear and concise. Basically how this works is you load it up with some money, it sends the request off to the supplier for the sale price that you agree, then you pocket the profit basically. They then send it straight out. Now my suppliers are currently mostly based in China, which is why they're cheap, but B, has a really long delivery time. So I think that's going to be the thing that stumps me, and the thing I'm really trying to investigate as to how to get around. So the way you connect up your Shopify store is through an app. So Shopify has all these apps that you can connect to it. Now some of them I've got here for product reviews. There's the AutoDS app, currency converter, so privacy document stuff, which really does good things to keep you in line with GDPR, and CCA, which I think is the Californian variant of GDPR. So yeah, that's a quick whistle-stop tour of the store and the tool I'm using to basically produce and place the orders. So my final thoughts for today's video are just want to give you guys a quick overview of what I'm doing and why. There's obviously so much more to cover, and I'm going to try and cover those topics as I go through them. A couple of big ones would be product research, marketing, taxes and legal, and then scaling. So if you want to come along with me for this journey, then feel free. I'm doing it anyway, so why not? If you have any, comments about the store, any tips, any places I should look, please let me know. There are a couple of links to some videos I've used to help set me up in the start, so I'll post them as well. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I will be able to give you some help on your own journey, or even just give you the motivation to go and start one. Or maybe I'm a cautionary tale, who knows? Only time will tell. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try my hardest on this and just see where I can take it.